Hello, I'm Toycat, and 'tis the season to talk about my YouTube subscriptions, because I realized recently I have over 7,000 subscribers on this channel, a channel which has no real theme or point or even good content. You subscribe to an objectively bad channel, go subscribe to something else. Jeez, how hard is it to do? But yeah, I figured one of the best ways to do that would be to talk about my subscriptions. Not necessarily as recommendations, but just because as the YouTube subscription feature is slowly falling out of favor with YouTube, they'd rather pick what you watch rather than letting you do it yourself. I figured I'd talk about the channels I've subscribed to at some point in my past, the ones I don't, I wish I didn't subscribe to, and the ones that I actually would recommend to all of you. So we're going to go through them one by one. They're all here on the left-hand side, and yeah, there's going to be something embarrassing in there, I'm sure. I haven't looked at them yet. I'm just going to go through them one by one, because it looks like there's over 100 of these. I'm not sure how many channels the average person subscribes to, but probably not more than 100, right? So the first channel on the list is 4J Studios. Obviously, this is less of a key thing these days, but yeah, at the time, like, it was one of the things where, like, oh, subscribe to the channel. That way, when they release the brand new update trailer for like 1.8 or something. In fact, let's see what their first video was, because it was a huge deal. You want to see it as soon as possible. So like, oh, they uploaded trailers for their previous games, but for Minecraft, it was like title update 7, exclusive gameplay. I needed to see that, and I'm subscribed to their channel for it. It basically is kind of like the see the news straight from the horse's mouth channel. Obviously, it's not a YouTuber, but it's kind of a thing you watch. Next up, I have Xbox Ahoy, also just called Ahoy because I guess Xbox Ahoy is probably bad branding, given that Xbox is a brand that isn't doing too well these days. But yeah, so this channel's called Ahoy. This is probably one of the highest production quality, channels on the internet. I don't know when they last uploaded. Look at this, by the way, like 7 months ago. It's a very, very, very infrequently uploading channel, but he talks about guns and video games and the intersection between the two in a way I find fascinating. So one of the best channels on YouTube, probably one of the most underrated channels on YouTube, despite having. Wait, no way, I think I might have just passed it. That makes me sad. You know, why you subscribe to me? Subscribe to, good stuff instead. So next up, we have Ahoy Squared, which I think is just Ahoy 2. This is the second channel, which is obviously it's the same person, but without the production value, I guess, which, I think that's the cool thing about channels that put a lot of effort in stuff, is that you'll be interested in their stuff that isn't a lot of effort. Speaking of stuff that is a lot of effort, my voice is dying so much more, by the way, than I realized. It's going to be real fun trying to talk today. But next up here, we have Alt-Shift-X, videos about stories. So this is one of those channels I really recommend if you like Game of Thrones. Apparently I haven't watched the last video, which I really should have done. I'm pretty sure I did. I must have done it on a different account or something. But yeah, let me recommend Alt-Shift-X to you right now. If you like Game of Thrones, I think they're going to branch out into other stuff now that Game of Thrones is over. But the explanation videos of each thing you've just watched is like, oh, it's so great. Like, taking the books, taking the shows, the comparisons. It's not just like episode reviews either. It's like explaining big old concepts and like, there's lots of stuff going on this channel. It's really, really well put together. I can't show you without clicking on a video, of course. But yeah, it's one of those crazy high production channel crazy high production quality channels, and that's pretty good. Next up here, we've got Andrew Andrews. These are all pretty good recommendations so far. Don't subscribe to this channel. Like, what even is the theme of this channel? I don't know. It literally is, in case you're curious, what is the point of Andrew Andrews? What is the point of this channel you're watching this video on? It really is just a thing where I'm like, hey, as a YouTuber, there is a certain expectation on every upload I make. I can't upload just a 60-minute video talking about Black Mirror, or a 38-second where I just say what. 38-second video where I just say what repeatedly, or if there's lots of stuff that doesn't make sense as a main channel upload, but that I want to make anyway, and I want people to see. That's why this channel exists. There's like a creative urge inside of me that I didn't even know existed until I made the second channel, and then the second channel got popular, and I was like, oh, I need a place to upload garbage, and this is the garbage channel. I appreciate you being subscribed, but again, when the theme of the channel is garbage that doesn't make sense to upload anywhere else, I don't know why 7,000 of you would choose to do that. You got some bad lifestyle decisions on your head. Next up here, we've got Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know why I'm subscribed to a banned channel. Like, is there any point in this? I'm actually going to unsubscribe right now. I'm not even a particularly huge, I'm sure I like a few of their songs, and I must have been like, yeah, let's subscribe so we can see more of that. It's because most channels are run by the Vivos or the label in some way. It looks like this is a channel they got the rights to run by themselves. But yeah, let's see what videos I've watched of theirs. None. Okay, so they... oh, because it doesn't show it properly. It shows that all videos. What? See, I hate YouTube. It's like, how do I just see the videos they uploaded? That's all. This thing right here. Why do I have to click a button, and then scroll down to see this? And yeah, I haven't clicked anything in the last... Well, it looks like they upload a lot, actually, and I haven't watched any of it. So, good decision to unsubscribe. Next up here, we got Bad Teeth. So Bad Thief is one of those channels I really was like, I subscribed to on a whim because someone was like, hey, this is where I'll be uploading from now on. It's been 5 years since they posted anything, and many more years since I watched the video, it seems. And yeah, Bad Thief, I think it was the Cassette Boy guy who was on there once, maybe. I'm not sure why I'm subscribed to this channel. I'll give it an unsubscribe if they haven't uploaded in 5 years. Sure, wonderful. Next up here, we got Bad Kid Cast, which has been terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of service. This, I guess we should unsubscribe if it's a violation of the terms of service. It was a podcast. I used to watch a Call of Duty YouTuber called Only Use Me Blade. He did a podcast with, I think of all people, it was Keemstar, I think. Of all people. And yeah, I guess that got his channel suspended, which, because, yeah, there's a weird story about him not being allowed on YouTube. Next up here, we got Beta64. Makes videos on the things that were removed from games during development. Look at this. E3 2006. Final. I find it fascinating, the hidden secrets in games. I think it's very interesting personally. Maybe you disagree. But another good channel here. Bill Wirtz is one of these... everyone knows Bill Wirtz, right? Everyone knows Bill Wirtz. I don't have to go through too much on this besides saying, what a weird channel. What are any of the things he uploads? I don't know. I don't know what's parody and what's not, or what any of this stuff is. But once every year or two or three, there's like a smash hit. Or, you know, History of the Entire World. 72 million views. My God. History of Japan, 50 million. Like, those videos, they're so well made and a little funny and a little sarcastic, all at the same and really accurate, all at the same time. And that's why they have 70, Jesus Christ, 70 million views. I can't even comprehend what it'd be like to have a video with 72, Jesus, that's like more than so many channels on one video, one thing. So yeah, Bill Wirtz. Most of the stuff is probably not a thing you should watch. Or that I mean, maybe you should try it out, but it's like a 28-second video saying, what is love? And it's like, what am I watching, you know? Is love a conversation? I don't think, it's again, it's funny, but it's like, what is any of this? Am I high? And what has happened here? Next up, we got Boat Comedy. This is a channel, I don't know why I'm subscribed to, one of the 6.6 thousand people. I watched a video I really enjoyed. I could find what it was. It was about a parking test, maybe. Stone driving test, that's the one. This was such a good video, I was like, I'm subscribing. This comedy troupe is clearly very good. But, I mean, apparently I don't agree with that opinion as it goes forwards. So yeah, there was one cool video, and I subscribed thinking there'll be more good stuff. There wasn't. It's like that channel, oh, there's that funny video from the channel. It's like why guys and girls can't be friends. I subscribed to his channel and I unsubscribed a while ago because it's like, oh, yeah, one hit wonder, really good video, really bad channel, and yeah, it's very sad. Next up, we got Bolts the Clown here. Bolts the Clown, 179,000 subscribers. He's one of my friends from the Minecraft console days, 360 days to be precise. I think he stopped uploading a while ago. Don't know really why. I keep in touch with him every now and then. Like, he's literally my oldest YouTuber friend or whatever. Like, he just contacted me at 1,000 subscribers, like, hey, you want to talk? And I was like, sure. Like, we did it via the YouTube message system. Man, those are some old school days, eh? It has been some serious time. Next up, we got Boxy Babe. I'm not proud of this one in the slightest. I'm sorry. Okay, bear in mind, this must have been like 10 years ago. My YouTube channel has been around since May 2009. I was probably 14, maybe 15 or something. And let's be real, the content here is objectively not good, right? You don't want to hear about, you know, her love of My Little Pony. But there is something inside all of us, or at least inside all dudes, where it's like, oh yeah, attractive lady, clearly some serious mental health issues, right? Like, I mean, in the videos, like, she's portraying a character who has so many personality quirks. Because, you know, I'm not going to dive into why that is a thing. But basically, yeah, 373,000 dudes who are like, you know what, I don't know what this woman has to say, but she sure says it in an interesting way. Although that was like 10 years ago. So she hasn't uploaded ever again. Her name was Katie Wayne, I remember, because there was like a big thing where it's like, she's fake? Oh, I can't believe that someone isn't this mentally broken in every way. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how she got so famous. I don't understand any of it, or why I'm even subscribed. I should unsubscribe right now, but I kind of want to follow the saga some more. Next up here, we got Brethren. He was another Minecraft 360 Days friend. It's funny, because he was the first person again, me and Bolts reached out and were like, we should collab with someone else in the Minecraft console space. We searched, we found him. He had like 4,000 subscribers to like my 3,000 and Bolts' 3,000 and my 1,000, something like that. And we're like, ooh, this is kind of a big stretch, right? But he was like, yeah, he wanted to be friends. He became really good friends with Bolts, and like, even though there was no animosity between us, like we never were really great friends. I don't know why or what. It just never like synced up in that way. I want to say, in the days after, there were some questionable decisions made with the YouTube money that came in. Honestly, I have so many friends where it's like their first big YouTube check comes in, and they blow off YouTube to the hardest. I can't say if that's what happened with Brethren, because I know he had a kid or something. I'm probably sharing a lot of personal information. I'm not sure if that's all out there. So let's talk about Brain for Breakfast, because this is really tragic. This is one of the coolest channels focused on Poland Ball stuff. Poland Balls, little country balls that do cute things. But yeah, Brain for Breakfast died. I don't know. I thought it was a joke at first, like there's no way. But yeah, this is one of the crazy high production value channels. Talks about geopolitics of cute little country balls, and he's dead, if I'm not mistaken. I really hope I'm not getting that wrong. Yeah, the top comment will be like, yeah, rest in peace, friend. Poland Ball, and he'll be the same about you. So yeah, this is he died in just like a tragic accident, and it's like, oh, you can't unsubscribe now. That'd be disrespectful. Although maybe you should, right? Like, there's not going to be any new videos you're going to see. Big debate I'm going to have. Brain Scratch Comms, it's a commentary channel about lots of old school games. Mostly Sonic, but maybe not anymore. It's been a very long time since I watched one of their videos. This is why I'm so aware that my channel can fade away any minute. The number of these channels where it's like, oh yeah, they still upload, but I don't really care, or they haven't uploaded in a long time, and I also didn't care. Brave Dave, honestly, another thing where it's like I subscribe for one thing. And, okay, so this is a channel I follow, as it's a bit of a train wreck. I subscribe because there's this really cool series, freight hopping across Canada, I want to say. The entirety of Canada, east to west, I guess that would be. Like, all via freight trains. It's a really cool series. I don't know where it is, how many years ago. It's got 1 million views, you can see down here. But the guy in general, the reason I'm subscribed now, I've got like this guilty pleasure. I follow YouTubers doing everything wrong, and so in the same videos where he's like, hey, I need a Patreon, YouTube doesn't pay me very well, he consistently refers to his audience as children. And it's like, one, I mean, this isn't the sort of content I imagine children watch, by the way. Like, you can, at least with my Minecraft channel, when people wrongfully accuse me of having children subscribers, like, okay, I understand there's a Minecraft link. This is like what children are watching freight hopping videos and whatever. So accusing your fans of being children is probably a bad business move by itself, but then also ask for money in those exact same videos. And it's like, come on, man. Like, you don't yell at your subscribers and then beg them for money in the same video. So yeah, I watch it as a bit of a train wreck, if I'm being honest. He gets very angry at his subscribers, and honestly, that's good to me. Bobby, he made a couple of the background songs to this channel. So many people don't know my new music. I was like, okay, I'm gonna commission someone I really like to make a thing I really like. We made an 8-bit version of Minecraft's Calm. It sounds so much like the original. People don't even know it's there. But yeah, I love his 8-bit remixes of popular songs. I love remixes of video game music because I'm just broken in that way. We got Bergzerg Arcade. When I was in college... Oh no, this is when I was working on Unity years ago. His videos were very, very useful. I don't think he's uploaded in 2 years, though, it seems. Okay, that's a fair unsubscribe then, because it was, like, useful at the time. Call of Duty, this is a promotional channel for their stuff. You know, I'll unsubscribe from that, too. That doesn't need to be on there. Cassette Boy, there's a lot of, like, famous... honestly, they got a lot worse. They were, like, golden at one point. They're not been so good since. You can see, based on the view drop-off ever since then. I'll unsubscribe from this one, too. Again, it used to be a really cool part of YouTube. Now it's actually pretty easy to do. It's like mashing up things that people say, so it's funny. But no, I didn't find it particularly great recently. CGP Grey, one of those channels that uploads once every 4 months, but is great and probably worth watching in my opinion. Channel Super Fun. I don't think this exists anymore. I think this is another one where it died at some point. This is a Linus Tech Tips like branch-off channel, but I guess it wasn't very successful. Give that an unsubscribe too. We got Cinema Sins. No movie is out sin. It's just like, oh, would you like to hear everything wrong with this Spider-Man movie in this number of minutes or less? That's what the whole channel is. It's I wouldn't say it's particularly bad. I wouldn't say it's particularly good sometimes. Like they just kind of rag on stupid points sometimes. But you know, in general, it's entertainment, which is good. We got Clark Kent 614, which is one of my friends from the YouTube days. We met at Minecon. Again, I would describe us as friends in real life, and I'm subscribed for those reasons. I don't think he uploads, but it'd be rude to unsubscribe, right? We got College Humor. Again, used to be crazy, crazy good. Went for a dip recently, and then they recently went to funding via basically Patreon. It's not Patreon though; it's their own service. They went to funding via direct money, and the quality has gone way up. So yeah, the thing I've taken from this is that some channels clearly don't work well on the viewer model. Yeah, College Humor, obviously a good channel, I'd say. Community channel. This is a sad one because I don't know, like, why there's no uploads in 2 years, or, like, what she's doing as a person. I probably could look into it, but, like, yeah, this is one of those examples of, like, a hilariously funny channel that also is a very pretty girl, right? Like, that I think both those things by themselves would be very popular concepts. Being able to combine them is obviously very, very popular. Like, honestly, like, again, it sounds like this is like, oh, so Toy Cat, you subscribe to attractive ladies, do you? But no, this is literally these are hilarious videos that you can binge through and that make fun jokes. It's literally like a comedian kind of thing. And yeah, I don't know. There aren't many funny female comics, right? It's hard. Maybe it's harder. Maybe it's worse as a whole. I don't know for sure. But this is a channel that does it really well. We got Computer File. This is a channel. I don't know why I'm subscribed, honestly. But I watch a video every now and then, but not very often. Cortex Podcast. This is a podcast with CGP Grey and Podcast Guy. We got Cox and Crender, which is a channel I don't know why I'm subscribed to. Every time a video comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. It was literally way back when. This is an example of that thing where it's like, oh yeah, so what? You know, when people say go subscribe to this channel, I just instinctively did it. Like, you know, I trust that I should do that. But now I'm a dead subscriber. I'm sure hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of these subscribers are also dead subscribers. And that's why just giving a shout out to a channel, getting more subscribers means nothing if they're subscribers that don't care about your content. That's why I say unsubscribe if you don't like my stuff. It doesn't matter too much to me. Please be subscribed if you like it. And I won't ever like give shout outs to my friends or like people like that, because I think that sets them up badly in general. Also, we've gone this far, we're only on the C's. Jesus, we've got a lot of channels to go through. So, oh wait, we're going to unsubscribe from this one first, though. You know, rather than being a dead subscriber, I'll unsubscribe. We got Crash Course. This is run by the Green Brothers? Maybe just one of them, I'm not too sure. It's pretty educational stuff that's free. It's kind of nice sometimes. They do a lot of series. Some of them are good. Some of them are very much not good. We got Crush 40. These are the people who make Sonic music. I shouldn't be subscribed. I'm sorry. Don't be offended at me. We got Syriac here. This is a channel. No, it's one of these channels that I don't know why I'm subscribed. I don't understand any of the content. It's just like I feel like maybe if you're high, this is the perfect channel for you. But otherwise, I'm just beyond confused at what I'm watching. Anyway, so next up we got David Mitchell's Soapbox. I love this as an example of a comedian trying to jump to YouTube, but again, they kind of gave up after a certain amount of time. Kind of sad in that way. Yeah, because this is he's a funny guy from Peep Show. If you haven't watched Peep Show, clearly you should. We got David Silverberg. No idea why I'm subscribed. I'm one of 1.97 thousand. We got Dennis Bunick Travels, a travel channel. I watch a few traveling things like that because I like to see flights and how whatever's going on them. Weird passion, I know. Did You Know Gaming? Again, pretty good channel. I'd say here's the funny thing about YouTube. They've been the same quality. It's like that other channel I just mentioned. They've been at the same level of quality. And that means that relative to the rest of it, it's dipped. This is the terrifying thing about being a YouTuber too. They make the same quality stuff, but I'm just less interested in it now. There's only so many times you can watch, like, hey, did you know we found this magazine article from 8 years ago that says that really I didn't want this or that. And yeah, it's a good channel, but I think it hasn't kept up the time so well. We got Dorkly. They're the nerdy arm of College Humor, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good stuff. A lot of people would. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Is what I'm saying. I will admit I used to have a thing for drama alert. I used to be the channel who's like, let's see what's going on in the YouTube space. Obviously, I don't care now. But it's funny because the guy behind it, Keemstar, was banned from YouTube and still probably is, if I'm being real. Because it was banned from YouTube for so long. He's got like 3 deleted channels. Because every time they discovered he was on there, they delete his channel. But yeah, the fact that I subscribed 3 times goes to show I've got an unhealthy drama addiction apparently. We got Drifter, pretty good Call of Duty stuff. We got Echo Soldier, another good friend of mine. We got, let's scroll down some more. MZ, another friend. Epic Mealtime, Old school YouTube, am I right? Scroll. I'm just gonna try and find some more interesting ones now. We got youtube.com/FPS. I was so curious about this because FPS Russia used to make gun videos. He's in prison now, by the way. Fun fact. This guy's in prison, but he got the rights. I don't know who he knows at YouTube, but he got the YouTube URL, youtube.com/FPS. Like, seriously. Oh, I typed it in. You can't see my URL bar. If you go to youtube.com/FPS, and yeah, and then they didn't use it, which is sad. I thought that'd be like such a cool, like, again, I would kill for a URL that good, but apparently I'm the only one. We got GeoWizard, we got, man, going through all of these is gonna take me forever. You know, should we just skip to the end and pretend? So if anyone skips here, they'll be like, wow, you went through all your things. So we'll say like, hey, I watch Miss Hannah Minx too. This is another one where it's like hasn't uploaded in a long time. Doesn't even really teach Japanese very good. You know, I should unsubscribe. That's like probably let's just do that for the sake of myself. What is Mr. Lady? Huh. Goodwill Hunting diverse cast. What 1.1 thousand views. What? Why did I subscribe to this? Oh, I'm dying. It's awful. So just go real fast. We got Mr. Quad here, if I'm not mistaken. That's a guy. The guy who's famous for the quad. You probably don't know it. It's like 10 years ago. Big now. I guess he got his channel terminated for violating YouTube's terms of service. So that seems like a good reason to unsubscribe to me. Oh, Pat Vicious 1. This is the channel I was talking about earlier. I have to bring it up just now. Because, yeah, again, a channel with like lots of videos that don't do well. But he's definitely the guy. Why men and women can't be friends. This is one of my, like, favorite. I'm sorry. I think it's probably, like, a bit incelly in 2019. But, like, at the time, it was like, yeah, finally someone says it. If there's anything from this video you can take, is that watch that video, because I find it fascinating on the, like, I'm, like, 24. I've only just coming to terms with the fact that, like, there is kind of a thing called friendship. But even then, I don't really know. But yeah, watch this video. It's a very funny. They ask a bunch of men and a bunch of women if men and women can be friends, and it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see. We got Piano Chat Improv. This is a guy who spoke to people on the piano on Chat Roulette. Was it back in the day? I guess he's given up long since then though. We got a bunch of channels that have died. We've got Skins. This is a great British TV show. They have their own. Here's the crazy thing. A lot of TV shows in the UK, I don't know if they bought their own rights or if it just went back to them like 10 years after it stopped running, but they can upload clips of their TV show, so they can promote Skins on various streaming sites by uploading YouTube videos. Because it used to be Channel 4, but now it's just owned by them. It's weird. There's a lot of examples of this. I'm subscribed to Peep Show. I'm sure you'll find in here too. I'm not subscribed to Peep Show. I need to subscribe to Peep Show. I've just learned that today. So yeah, Skins is pretty interesting. Simone Giertz, the queen of, I think the term is shitty robots. But yeah, this is a channel that is focused about making silly contraptions. She's smart. She makes funny videos sometimes. We got, let's scroll down a little bit more. We got the old Call Me Kevin. Oh yeah, I was subscribed to, it's funny because I know this, like, the guy's blown up again recently. But he used to be famous for making, I think, Call of Duty trolling videos. Like ZX No Regrets XXX is the name of this channel. I guess he's removed all the videos now, though. So fun fact. Oh, great example of a guy who made a bunch of money on YouTube and was like, I'm leaving YouTube. And then like 5 years later, I'm coming back to YouTube. This is way better than my other life. So yeah, that's a thing. What else we got in here? We got, let's see what we got in here. Trollden, this is like Hearthstone highlights. I probably should unsubscribe. I don't click any of these. When was the last time I clicked a Trollden video? It was a long time ago. But yeah, because I'm just not as into Hearthstone anymore. The game is just too expensive to play. I can't play a game that requires all of that. One of the greatest channels on YouTube is Wendover Productions. I like flying. I like educational videos. Throw them together, you get this. It's beautiful. I've watched every video, apparently. Yeah, this is one of those channels where I watch every single video, right? Like, look at this. Even these ones, I have watched the ones that don't say they're watched. It's a very good channel. You know, not many uploads, one every month, every couple of weeks maybe, but very enjoyable uploads, to say the least. We've got Yahtzee over here. He's from Zero Punctuation fame. He used to do this series where he would just, like, talk over a video game. Because, again, he's one of those examples of a channel that makes... Because it wasn't even a YouTube channel. He He's one of those internet personalities who was so unfortunate, and he became big just before YouTube. So he's never been independent. He's always been part of The Escapist. I don't know how much money they must be making from him and his contracts or whatever. But yeah, there's a really cool show that I've been watching since before YouTube called Zero Punctuation. And yeah, basically, that's the guy behind it. And what's that? We have one more channel to go through because I've got Z1 and Only Gaming, another friend of mine. I've been to his house a few times. I'm going to his wedding and whenever that's happening. And yeah, then we've got Zergriz. This is, I want to say, the first Call of Duty channel in existence. And like, he's famous for a bunch of montages and stuff. I think these days, there's not too much of it. But yeah, the Matrix montage, like, from way back when, it was like raising the bar of production quality back then. I'm sure now it looks terrible by comparison. Let's see what this looks like. But yeah, in a day where people were just recording their games and uploading it, this guy was making these things. Like, and not only was it impressive like this, but it was impressive in the sense, but it was impressive in the sense that, like, the clips themselves were also very good. Like, I don't know why it's playing soul music. But yeah, look at this. It's not as good as I remember. That intro was really good, though. Okay, there you go. Four people with one shot. That is insane. And it's just one of the little clips in a much wider video. And it was like a 3-part series, like The Matrix Reloaded, and then, like, the third one, too. Yeah, it's crazy long, crazy edited, crazy detail going into this sort of thing. And yeah, I'm just subscribed because it's like one of those old school people. I don't think it, again, one of those channels, and then, even though it was sky high back then, staying level has kept it below the curve. And that is why YouTube is terrifying sometimes. And now you know. Also, I'm subscribed to the UK Parliament. This is wacky. The UK Parliament uploads videos of all their stuff direct onto YouTube. Isn't that like democracy or something? I don't know for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing my subscriptions today. This got way too long, and I wish I had realized how many subscriptions I have. I'm subscribed to like over 100 people, and yeah, you should be too, I think. Subscribe to IPX2Cat. I like those videos. Oh wow, 78,000 subscribers. Things are going pretty well these days, eh? Things are going pretty well. And you know how things can... I'm subscribed to the Google YouTube account. Why is that a thing? But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Realistically, I don't. I wish I hadn't made this video. Midway through, I had this moment of like, oh god, I've got somewhere to be like now, and I'm recording a video. But if you enjoyed it, make sure to never tell me about it ever again, and so I can pretend this didn't exist. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all whenever I see you. Goodbye.